Good afternoon on what is a cool, grey and cloudy day. It is Thursday the 23rd of May and I'm in the reading Nook with a nice hot cup of tea and box to unbox. So let's get the knife out. Okay. Now what I've got in here, well, the first thing I've got is actually is a copy of that, but I've already unboxed that because this is a replacement for a birthday gift. And oddly, this is really naff. So they've sent me this copy of this book, brand new, and I'll do an unboxing, but the cover's come off and utterly damaged the dust cover, so I'm not happy about that. But anyway, so what I'm actually meant to be doing an unboxing of is this, which is British General Election Campaigns 1830 to 2019, the 50 general election campaigns that shaped our modern politics, by Iain. And I'm actually doing an unboxing of this on, it's Thursday the 23rd of May. Yesterday, 22nd of May, Rishi Sunak, our Prime Minister, announced the election for 2024, which will happen on July 4th, colloquially known as Independence Day. So take that of what you will, and of course, if you've seen other videos of me and doing unboxings of books about politics, you'll know which way I kind of lean when it comes to my politics. So we have a full list of the basically important ones here, going back from 1830 all the way up to 2019, written by different authors. And these are essentially a collection of essays. So this remarkable book, edited by one of the UK's leading political commentators, takes us on a deep dive into nearly 200 years of British political history through its most dramatic expression, the general election. The British general election is the linchpin of our liberal democracy, and its results are often fundamental to how we live. With the next general election on the horizon, quite literally, now is that perfect time to consider those that came before, from the general election of 1830, in which electoral reform was the centrepiece, to the so-called Brexit election of 2019. Iain delivers a showcase of all 50 general election campaigns, with an essay for each of them, penned by key political writers including John Curtis, Julie Langdon, Simon Heffer, Peter Snow, Sue Cameron, Vernon Bogdanor, Adam Bolton and many others. If you want to get the heart of British politics and democracy, there's no greater guide than this meticulously researched, insightful and engaging collection. So, let's have a look inside. Okay. Now we've got the frontispiece plus the author's bibliography, and then contents page listing the various elections and authors, preface, and seats, candidates, and turnouts for basically seats, electorate, candidates, and turnout 1830 to 2019. General table of overview of them all. MPs elected for the three main parties 1830. So we've got a series of tables covered here, just basically vote share by party, so on, just to give some idea. And then we have the first of them, which is 1830, essentially, and you'll see basically when the previous parliament was dissolved, dissolution, the day of the election, polling day, seats contested, Prime Minister on polling day, main party leaders. So, for example, for 1830, we have Tory was the Duke of Wellington. Yes, that Duke of Wellington. Whig, Marquess of Lansdowne. Ultra Tories, Edward Knatchbull. Yes, who, and so on. And then the breakdown of the seats. One, and then an essay on it, with quotations. And this runs to So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, say 5.5, 6 pages, and this is what you're going to get on in each and every case. And what's interesting in, I think, this is a book that you can pick up, dip into, find out about in a particular election that interests you, to give, when we talk about historical events, you are really talking to, based on an essay written by a professor of history. So, for example, Gordon Pentland, who wrote the one on 1830, is a professor of history at Monash University in Melbourne. He's currently working on a new book, The Reform Crisis, 1830-1832. Now, that's an incredibly important election because it led to the Great Reform Act, and began the kind of changes that would lead to what we have today. I've studied this period of history a bit, not in a while, did it at school, so it's familiar. And of course, because, I would say, just in general, I'm familiar with a lot of the content in here, but there's going to be a lot in here that I'm not aware of, and that's why it's going to be a good read. So, yeah, and it's... at the back, of course, you have... essentially how candidates campaign in modern day general elections, is basically how it's done today, and let's say at the back, and that's it. There is no index, and then we have the editor's basically back cover blurb, as it were. So that is British general election campaigns 1830 to 2019, the 50 general election campaigns that shaped our modern politics. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you take the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be able to get more unboxings of the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box containing a book or game in which I'm, or indeed a book of history, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.